Alright you guys, welcome back to episode 8 of the Motorsport McLaren series here. This is an F1 2018 playthrough. We're in the 4th race of the season. It is Russia and it is Sunday. It's race day. Qualified 10th and 14th on the grid. Not the greatest qualifying session in the world, but you do not get points in qualifying. You get the points in the race. And if we have a good race today, then everybody will be forgetting about yesterday's, let's just call it underperformance, because it wasn't that great. So, in terms of the race here, in terms of the bonuses that we're going to go with, we'll go with the soft tyres, I think the race trim, it has to be those. We've got medium and hard tyres traits available to us, but I just think due to the speed of this circuit, I just think the soft tyres will be best for us, so that is what we're going to go for. Or do we mix it up and do we put, I don't know, you know what, fuck it. I think we'll put mediums on Stoffel. I've changed my mind. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. It's controversial. Could be a major fuck up. But I think this could work. So hold on here, I'm going to see how much more lap. It's a 60 lap race. It actually doesn't get that much more lap, does it? We're just going to go on these hard tyres and go as long as possible, really, and we'll see where that gets us. If it's a mistake, it's a mistake. Could be, who knows, but I think when you're 14, you kind of got to risk it. I do believe that the cars in front of us are much faster, so really, I do struggle to see us getting points here. That's why I'm just going to try and do something a little bit different from Stoffel Vandoorne. Turn the engine modes up to attack, turn everything up, and we're about to get underway here. So you can see Vettel on pole, Hamilton second, Bottas third, but the Red Bull had Danny Ricciardo in 4th. He had a pretty good qualifying session, I think, to out-qualify Kimi Räikkönen, because, like I said here, with these straights, I didn't see anything but Mercedes and Ferrari blocking out the front 2 rows. Got Max Verstappen in 6th, Kevin Magnussen 7th, Carlos Sainz 8th, and 9th place is his teammate Nico Hülkenberg. I don't know why it's fucking slowing up. We've got Alonso 10th, Perez 11th, Roman Grosjean 12th, Ocon 13th, Vandoorne 14th, Leclerc 15th, Gasly 16th, Hartley 17th, Lance Stroll 18th, and on the last row of the grid, Sorokin and the injured, dodgy neck, Marcus Ericsson. So here we go, guys, about to get underway. Come on, we need a good start. Can we deliver it? The lights are out. We're 10th on the grid with Fernando. Here we go. Is anything happening? Yeah, something is happening. It's a very poor start. Alonso dropped a place already. Vandoorne though, at the back, seems like he's made a place on the Force India of Ocon. No, he's kind of backed out that move now, he's back into 14th place. Alonso seems to have got okay now, seems to be up to speed. He has lost that position to Perez, which is not good. Perez on the medium tyre should be holding us up, it's not what we want. But the overtaking possibilities there are high, and now we've just been overtaken by Gasly. Say the overtaking possibilities are high, but what the fuck? We've got Vandoorne coming up fast as well, man. This is crazy. As we head into the first corner, one of the first of not a lot, man. Alonso now trying to get past Perez again, up into 11th. Vandoorne could be getting. Don't like the way Vandoorne looks like he's getting pushed wide here. Alonso trying to make a move on Magnussen in front, Gasly now up to 9th, he's having a great start. Hamilton leads, I don't know what's happened to Vettel, he's down into 7th, both Reynolds up to 5th and 6th, and Red Bull are in 2nd and 3rd place. What an opportunity, this is going to give Hamilton now to pull away. We've got Bottas in 8th, and he started 3rd, fuck knows what happened to Vettel and Bottas. Horrible start there from the Mercedes and Ferrari cars. We're going to turn up the speed now, but what the hell actually happened there? No idea, but Alonso now back up into 10th, and Vandoorne now joins him in 11th. Trying to get past Hülkenberg here. Holy shit, who the fuck was that? Did you see that, man? What the hell? Alonso just absolutely got swamped there. I have no idea, I've never seen that in my life. I mean, the speed of those cars just came. Oh my god, what is that? Vettel back up in 2nd. Verstappen now down to 9th, and this race is just absolute mayhem already. We're only 2 laps in, and Jesus Christ, when you use that boost on the straight, it's fucking insane. Hamilton at 3.8 lead over Vettel. And Hamilton looks like he's got this race won. I know it's sad to say that in the opening 3 laps, but holy crap man, the guy's pace looks to be immense at this stage of the race. Alonso now up to 10th, not too bad. High fuel data, do we need to worry about that right now? I don't think so. Perhaps we can turn the engine mode up as it is. I think we could. Let's see here. Around here we can push this, I think. Look at that man, Alonso, look at the fucking cluster. Jesus Christ, look at that man. Up at the fifth, that is fucking insane. That is insane. So the speed you get on that straight there is absolutely incredible. And I think we'll be doing the same this time. We'll stop with Vandoorne if we can close up. Or do we do it next lap, try and get a bit closer? I do not know, we're fucking press at the moment. Perhaps I should have used that there, but my god. The boost that you get is absolutely mental. This could be crazy, man. Oh no, I've got a mistake with Vandoorne. What the hell's happened? Is that going to be a penalty? Oh my god, he ran wide, there he goes, so down 15th. Alonso needs to try and get the tyres pumping a bit. Holy crap man, you really are blowing them up now. Fantastic, happy chase. So Vandoorne up into 12th. And I think things are going okay here. Oh, he's dropped down 13th. I'll move too quickly. Right, let's see what's happening with Alonso in 5th place. Probably going to have to pit soon, a lot sooner than I would have liked, but just the way the cookie's crumbling in this race. And we don't have anywhere near the kind of advantage we need. Carlos Sainz already pitted, he's not last. He's a mile behind, so it kind of looks like at this stage, regardless who pits, they're going to be coming out end of the pack. Even Hamilton, he could pit and he's probably going to be not even in the points. So interesting here. We want to try and stay as long as possible, I feel, but at the same time, man, I don't know. At the same time, we want to stay long, but the tyres we are getting eaten up pretty badly. So I don't know, but Alonso in 6th place, trying to push the game now, see what we do. It's up, so it lands, fucking hell, I don't know. Let's see what we're doing with Vandoorne. Vandoorne currently battling at the moment, trying to get past the car of Grosjean. Alonso making complaints, let's see if we'll change his fuel. Currently, we'll worry about that momentarily. Here we're trying to get past this car of Grosjean, and there you go, happy days making that move. Alonso complaining now about tyre wear, and it is going to be now time, I believe, to pit Fernando. We'll have to come in this lap, and I think we might put mediums on perhaps, or I do not know. Do we put the mediums on, or it's difficult, man, really it's difficult. I think we could put maybe mediums on, 50 laps to go, and then could these maybe get to the end at a later stage? I think they could. So I think we're going to put mediums on, then try and go on the softs at the end of the race. That's what the game plan's going to be. Whether it'll work or not, we do not know. But let's see, we're going to pit Fernando this lap. And there you go, Fernando Alonso is now into the pit stops. Hopefully get a good getaway here, no mistakes, and we'll see where we rejoin. Everything looks good so far. Happy days, I think we've done alright there. I think we're going to come out behind both the Renaults. I'd be surprised if we don't. Oh, we've just beat one of the Renaults out, so we've come out in 15th. Happy days, which is great, and we're so we're above Sainz, and we're on the faster tyre, so far things are looking very good for us. Verstappen's also behind us. You can see these pit stops have really shaken things up here. Now hopefully we can try and push here, and I don't know, man, we can go neutral on the tyres, try and conserve the tyres a little bit. We've got Hamilton with a loose wheel nut, and that is not good. Look at that, Lewis Hamilton having major issues. He's going to have to crawl all the way round. He just made a stop. I guess the mechanic did not put the tyres on correctly, and they've fucked up massively there. Not what they wanted to do, and that's a big error from the Mercedes team. Now what can we do with Vandoorne? We're still stopping Gasly as we try and make a move. I think we're going to try and wait, try and get round to the pit stop and then go for it. We've got Vettel's pitted. Vettel's come out in 4th place, so you can see the pit. I don't think the pit's lane here it really is that long at all. It's not, to be honest. It's been really short. Vandoorne now making a push, trying to get as far up the field as possible. He's currently sitting in 4th place. And if we pit with Vandoorne, I'm trying to see where we'd come out. It looks like we'd come out dead last, but again, I don't really know what the pit stop times are like. Well, let's have a quick look now. We'll see where we predicted to come out. 18th. So, interesting stuff there. 18th. I don't know, we're going to try and stay a bit longer. We'll see what can happen. We've got clear air in front of us, so as things stand, we should do okay. We've got fucking Bottas in front of us with Alonso, which is not good, but I mean, you probably would expect to be behind Bottas, so I don't know, we can't really worry about that too much. Just keep pushing here with Vandoorne. And we'll probably get Alonso now, we'll see what comes down. He just got past Marcus Ericsson. Carlos Sainz now looks like he's made his way past Fernando. We didn't want. There's a few more people in the pits. I believe it's Hulkenberg and someone else. Alonso now up into 11th place. Let's get back to oh my god, quite a lot of cars here in front of us. We'll use the boost what we've got left. 6% is not a lot. See if we can get any sort of advantage out of it as we get onto the pit straight here. And it's got us past, I believe, Leclerc. Got us back into the points. And yeah, so we've got Fernando Alonso now up in 10th. Vandoorne still racing on, still doing a very good job in 4th place. Looks like we'll be able to do 2 stints, I think, on the softer compound tyres now. So Vandoorne currently still going okay. We'll have a quick look at what the lap times were like. Last lap for Vandoorne are 59.7. So he's doing not bad at the moment, but we are going to pit him. The tyre wear is going a bit bad now, so it's time to bring in Vandoorne. And we've missed the pit lane. Are you shitting me, man? Are you absolutely fucking shitting me? Oh my god, that was not what we wanted. Right, we'll go ahead and make the decision to bring him in now. The only consolation is that we should have fresher super softs then. Not super softs, the soft tyres, since we're going on them later than we anticipated. But I hope missing that does not cost us too much. We're going to see what kind of lap time we do now. Last lap was still 59.7, so I don't think I don't think staying out in the harder tyres is doing too much damage. But it will be hard to see. Where we're going to come out, that's what I'm wondering. This race is just complete mayhem, and I knew that. I just knew this short circuit with pit stops, and it could have caused massive problems, and it looks like it is causing problems here. So we're going to see Vandoorne is coming out in 15th place. That is not bad. We can do well from there. We just need to kind of stay as we are at the moment. And then we'll have an update later on as we get to the race with Fernando though. What's happening with Fernando on these medium tyres? He's currently got Carlos Sainz in front of him and Leclerc. This is just complete mayhem, man. We're racing about at the moment. Everyone is switching positions constantly. It's a crazy race indeed. And there you go, he's in the pits there, so Alonso now up into 9th place. I'm losing track of who's pitted and who's not pitted. I know Hamilton's the only driver to pit twice. Well, Hulkenberg's pitted twice as well. Hulkenberg finds himself down 17th, Hamilton finds himself in 7th. Looks like the pace of Hamilton's Mercedes is just able to easily fight his way back through the grid, which is good for him. Grosjean looks like he's having a problem in the pits. That's certainly not good for him, and it looks like he is falling further and further down the grid now with that. Alonso just getting overtaken by Verstappen. Not great news, is it? See if we use this boost here, we're onto straight. Can we get past him? Looks like Verstappen is going to defend his position. I think we've just wasted it there. Yeah, we're going to try and go around the outside. We've got the inside now, and we've got the move. We've managed to get past Verstappen, which is good news. We're going to put it on high now, put the tyres on neutral, and see if Alonso can, I don't know, get much closer in this section of the race. Got a bunch of drivers in the pits, and Vandoorne, I believe, has beaten them out. Or has he not beaten them out? No, he hasn't. He's just come up behind them, so I do not. Oh my god, both Force Indias now directly in front of Stoffel Vandoorne. Ah, Christ. Let's see here, how can we work this? We need to try and get a move. Try and get past these guys. Alonso's still in 6th place. Vandoorne in 11th. Both drivers still going to have to make 2 more pit stops. Maybe just one more. I think one more, yeah, 2. No. Alonso, I don't know what Alonso's going to have to do actually. It might be tight with Alonso. We'll see as the race progresses. But there's a big gap between Alonso and complaining about worn tyres. God damn it. And that is not good. That's not good at this stage of the race. Stoffel Vandoorne currently stuck behind the Force India Progress. There's a big gap back to Sorokin, so I'm wondering here if we pit Alonso, will he be able to fit in that? That's what we'd need to be looking for. That would be the aim. I think it's doable. We just have to wait and see. Vandoorne here, what was his last lap? At 58.7, which is pretty good. Got Hamilton pitted now, he's down in 11th. Alonso's tyres seem to be, I know, not going as well as we wanted to at this stage of the race. I can't tell, I honestly can't tell if we're in a good position here to score points or not. I don't know, we've got what, 28 laps remaining. It's hard to, the only way Alonso's going to see it this race if he puts on a set of hards or something, or do we make 2 pit stops and go for it? Really, with the lack of corners and shit, I honestly don't know if being on the softer compound tyres is that much of an advantage. I think if there was more corners it would be an advantage, but with all these straights I think we may just try and, I don't know, see this out. So I think we're going to pit here, and I think we're going to put on another set of mediums, or we put on a set of hards and see it out. Hards would definitely get us to the end of the race, or I don't know, do we risk it and put on mediums and then we'll be kind of screwed towards the end, or do we try and put on 2 softs and push? I mean, what do we do? That's the question here. We'd be battling, we'd be battling Carlos Sainz. I really don't know what to do here. Do we put on a set of softs and then another set of softs? We push them? Ah, fuck it, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it, man, screw it. With Vandoorne, the hard tyres worked well for us once. I think we'll put on the hard tyres again. But with Fernando, we're going to push, screw it, we're going to go for it. We're going to risk it all. So there you go, Fernando in the pits. Hopefully we get a good stop. It's not bad, it was a slight error. Came out in 13th place, so rear jack cost us 1.2 seconds. Let's see now what we can do. Let's fucking blue flags it, which is not good. Stoffel Vandoorne seems to be having issues. What's happening with Alonso? Yeah, the blue flags. Vettel's now passed. Can we get past the car here? Yeah, we can. So Alonso now back up to 12. Getting past Stroll, and now hopefully we can push. Get the engine mode on overtake, and now we need to put in some very fast lap time for Fernando. This has to be the aim. We don't want to be stuck behind Vettel. He is on the medium compound tyre. I'm hoping he'll be pitting soon. If we get past him, we'll just have, oh my god, we don't really want to get past him here because we're going to have to let him pass. So, you know, at the moment that is kind of screwing us. Unless he pits, he has pitted, and that is the best news that we could have hoped for. And now we're going to have to pit with Vandoorne because his tyres obviously getting rather slow towards the end. We'll be able to put the mediums on with Vandoorne. We don't need to go on the hards again, the mediums will be fine. That's what we're going to do. So we'll see what Vandoorne does when he exits the pits here, and we'll see what kind of position we're in. So at the moment, Vandoorne is just coming round to make the pit stop. surely it's not going to be another DNF for Fernando, more engine related problems. All I know is both our drivers have now made all their stops in this race, so whenever Vandoorne comes out, that's where he's racing from. Vandoorne in 13th place. Again, another mistake. 2.2 seconds wasted with the tyres. We've got Alonso now up in a... No wait, fuck, I forgot Alonso's going to take another stop, so Alonso really has to... Vandoorne now going to the end, but Fernando really going to have to put in some fast laps here. And this could be tricky. So we've got Vandoorne in 13th place. What was Alonso's last lap? It was 57.1. One of the best laps out there at the moment, so it looks like Fernando is currently going okay as things stand. Both our drivers unfortunately outside the points, but that can definitely change. We've got Alonso now facing the back of two Renaults, which is not good. Hulkenberg especially there on that harder tyre. We need to dispose of him more or less straight away when we catch him, and I believe we're going to have to turn this up now, hopefully get the job done. When we get round here, it looks like he may actually be pitting. He has pitted. That's great news for us. Means we've got clear air, we can push again. Well, even with pit, we might come back out behind Vettel. I don't know how this is going to work here, or how much fuel we're going to have towards the end. It's very hard to tell at the moment. With Alonso, all we can do is keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. We've got 28 laps remaining. And as soon as we feel it's the right time to switch on to those tyres, that's what we want to do. But at the same time, we want to try and create a gap. So we're going to try and push these tyres next few laps as much as possible. And let's see what kind of lap times we can do with Fernando or Alonso. So we need to start firing. I think we need to try and get into the 156 exactly on these over 57.4. So yeah, like I said, we're on full attack at the moment. We're on the engine's on overtake mode, and the tail is on the down. So we really just put in fast lap after fast lap after fast lap. 57.2. We are doing that at the moment. Now he's complaining there was noises for the engine. Fuck, that is not what we wanted to hear. Now do we pit? Again, we don't really want to pit. I think it's a bit too early. We want to maybe stay another lap or two. We need to try and create a gap. Alonso currently got if we pit now, we would come out in front of Hulkenberg, I'm sure of it. Alonso is complaining about worn tyres. I think we'll just try and stay maybe one more lap. And then we'll come in and we'll see whereabouts we are in this race. It's going to be interesting, man. We're going to stay out another two. No, we're going to pit this lap. We're going to pit this lap. We've just about made it. So here we go. Fernando Alonso both coming in. We need a good stop. Don't be fucking it up this time, guys. Please. For the love of God. No mistakes. And we have a chance here. We honestly have a good chance if we can make this work. So here we go. Vandoorne, I'm going to put his engine mode up to high. Alonso currently in the pits, down to 10th place. Is there any mistakes? It looks like it's a good stop. It's 2.1. Alonso now, he is going to come out behind Vandoorne, but he should be able to beat out the Renault behind him, and he does. Alonso comes out in 11th place. Just what we needed. And now we can try and push these tyres a bit. And let's see now what kind of position we're going to be in as we approach the end. I think with Vandoorne, we need to try and go neutral on these tyres. I just realised that we've only got 13 laps remaining, but Vandoorne is at 4% on those mediums. I would expect to see it the race here, but you never know. Kimi Räikkönen now going fastest, and we kind of could do with Vettel catching up and overtaking us. Really, that's what we need. But at the moment, it's not. Oh my God, Carlos Sainz made a move and got past us. We need to get past him. Can we get past him here? Are we close enough? I believe that we've got to try it. We're not really close enough. So what can we do? We need to try and close up and get in front of him. If we are going to make a move, Sainz on that medium tyre, looks like he probably can't go to the end. This is worrying. We've got Alonso now catching Stoffel Vandoorne. Stoffel Vandoorne is... I don't know what is happening here. What the hell? We need to try and go and conserve. Get these tyre temperatures a bit lower. And it looks, oh my God, Stoffel Vandoorne just been overtaken by Carlos Sainz. That is not what he needed. Can we try and get re-passed here? I don't think so. We're way behind. nowhere near getting an overtake there. So Fernando Alonso chasing down his teammate for the last possible points paying position. Is anyone in front of us going to have to pit? It doesn't look like it. I don't know if Vandoorne pits. Is it worth pitting with Vandoorne? We go on the attack, or do we try and hold on? If Alonso gets past, which I think he will, I mean, we don't want to hold up Alonso either. That's the guy. I don't know, man. What do we do? If Fernando gets past here, we may as well pit Vandoorne. I just don't think these tyres are going to make it to the end. No, they're not. We're going to pit him right now. And we're going to, yeah, I'm just going to pit. Fucking, I thought the tyres would last longer, but they haven't. 9 laps remaining. I don't know, man. I cannot believe this has happened. We've had to pit, and Vandoorne has missed the pits. Oh my god. So far, Alonso saying he doesn't want to get as close to his teammate like that. But Sainz pulling away in front. Can't see any driver having to pit and making us up a place. Got Vandoorne now in the pits, and we need a good stop here. If we can manage to get out in front of, it wasn't the greatest, but it's okay. If we get out in front, it's like Magnussen will probably beat us. As long as we get out, yeah. So now we can just push. Well, more or less, and yeah, just attack. Engine mode on attack. Driving style on attack. We're behind Vettel. We've been overlapped, so we can now afford to push. Vettel's not even the race leader anymore. Holy shit! It's actually Ricciardo, which I did not know. Anyway, Alonso now currently racing in 10th. He's got Hulkenberg about 4 seconds back. So Alonso could be getting his first point of the season. He started in 10th, he could finish in 10th. But Vandoorne is currently 24 seconds behind. Can Vandoorne catch up? It's going to be interesting to see. Oh my god, Alonso now complaining about the engine. That is the last thing we wanted. And we're going to have to put the engine down on low now. This is fucking hell. Will Alonso see at the end of the race? I don't know. I really do not know at this stage, but we need to keep a close eye on that. Got Vandoorne trying to get past Bottas here. Bottas really could do with pissing off. We're stuck behind him at the moment. We need him to pit. He's just not fucking doing it at the moment. Right, here we go. If we can get past him on this straight and, I don't know, try and get away from the guy and put in faster laps, then we might be able to pull away. But if the blue flags come, then we truly are fucked. So it's a difficult situation to be in here with Vandoorne. We're currently in 13th. We are chasing down Fernando, but I don't think there's going to be enough laps. Whether Alonso can stay in front of Hulkenberg or not, that is really the true battle here. And with a couple of laps to go, oh my god, I just don't know if we're going to do it. What is the gap? Somehow Ricciardo's in first. I don't know how he's done that. He's made a stop less than Vettel, 2 stops less than Hamilton. It's been a crazy race. It should have been between Hamilton and Vettel for this win. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Bottas now is pitted. They got Raikkonen in the pits, a bunch of guys in the pits. Vandoorne's now up to 12, 14 seconds behind his teammate. And talking about his teammate, it doesn't. Well, someone's pitted. Sainz is pitted, and that gets Alonso now up to 9th. But I think Alonso may be about to lose that position on the last lap of the race here. So interesting stuff. I think Sainz and Vandoorne have been overlapped, so unless they can get past I don't think they're actually going to make it. Is Vandoorne going so slow? Oh, Vandoorne's run out of fuel. Vandoorne finishing 13th. I think he's going to be able to crawl home. But Alonso hold on to 9th and get 2 crucial points? It looks like he's just going to be able to do it. He's got Hulkenberg not far behind. But he's done it. Fernando Alonso somehow manages to nurse the car home, get 9th place, 2 points in the bag for the season, and a surprising winner. Danny Ricciardo ends up winning this. His tyres on an unhealthy 12%, making less pit stops than everyone else, and that is how he managed to steer at that and get a big, massive win for not only himself but for Red Bull. What a race that was, man. Absolutely crazy. There were so many position changes. Just could not keep up with it. But somehow, we managed to get the win. And we're not the win. We somehow managed to get the points, which kind of feels like a win. Because I honestly wasn't expecting us to do that well. So, delighted to get that. 2 points on the board with Fernando. It takes us up into 12 now, I believe. 12 points with the team. It'll be interesting to see where we are in the Constructors. Force India, I did expect them to do well in this race with the Mercedes engine, and they certainly did do well, so that was disappointing. Renault looked like they were going to do a lot better than they actually did in the end, only picking up the 1 point with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's first point of the season as well. Maybe a coincidence. Definitely shouldn't have took Hulkenberg that long. We're going to see if there's any risk of the rule breaking here. I believe in new part we added to Vandoorne's car, there was a low risk of breaking the rules. Hopefully not. No rules broken, and that's good. It means that we keep our positions, we keep our 2 points, and now you can see we are in 7th on the Constructors. So it's Mercedes with 116, they lead from Red Bull, Ferrari, Toro Rosso, Force India, Sauber, McLaren, Renault, Williams and Haas. Very close. It looks like it could honestly be about a 6-way battle for 4th place. Although I think the start of the season has been a bit hectic with this race here. I do think Renault, Haas and maybe Force India pull away for that battle in 4th place. But at the moment, very damn close, man. Close indeed. So after the race we've got some improvements, it looks like, with Alonso in terms of the relationship with him as a mechanic. So up to 24.99%, stuff with Vandoorne up to 21.26%. Driver form, stuff with Vandoorne currently at 6.1, Alonso 5.3. Any traits there? Nope. No traits unlocked. Lando Norris is still improving, so don't know what he's doing, maybe, I don't know, jerking off or something, or playing the F1 2018 game, but somehow his stats are going up. And there you go, we've made some money, not great, but every little counts. And yeah, so we come away with a weekend making 200k and getting 2 points. Not the worst result in the world. And just to confirm, Daniel Ricciardo first, Vettel second, and Lewis Hamilton third. So, and just before we end, we'll have a quick look at some of the mail, and let's see what we've got. So that's our player at the moment: race management 7, financial 8, loyalty 8, whatever that means. Let's check our mail, see what we've got. We've got Vettel tops for Hamilton in qualifying, car condition update, interview with Channel 4, sure, why not? Stoffel Vandoorne was fuming in his post-race interview after running out of fuel in the last lap and dropping position. Are you going to apologise to him? I do owe him an apology, that was my mistake. Yes, it was. So I don't get it. The chairman's not happy, even though I admitted reliability. But whatever. So that's it. That is the checks done. In terms of the drivers, let's see how they look now. We have Stoffel, it's 10th in the championship, so he's beaten Alonso, currently 16th. Obviously beat him in point, 10 points to 2. Season form average, it's still 0-0, so I don't get that. Even though they give you the form after each race, it's not coming up here. Whether you have to complete half the season before it tells you, I do not know. Out qualifying, Alonso's out qualified Vandoorne 4-0, so Alonso definitely doing better there. And out when it comes to out racing, Alonso is 2-2 with Vandoorne, but remember Alonso has had 2 DNFs, so Alonso pretty much, I think, in control of Vandoorne, but Vandoorne is luckily 8 points ahead, which is all that matters. Anyway guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Sorry about both videos being uploaded on Sunday. Next week it'll be Saturday and Sunday, and looking forward to the F1 2018 game. Will be released soon. Definitely going to be doing a career mode on that, and a co-op championship with my brother. You can follow him on the Gaming Jesus channel on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and search for Gaming Jesus. And we've also got a joint co-op channel for Gaming 2K. Don't really go on it much, but hopefully coming up to the autumn season, a lot of new games coming out. Hopefully we get some brand new series started. Anyway guys, that is it here from Motorsport Manager. 2 points on the board for Alonso. It's not the end of the world. We can still try and rescue this season. Until next time guys, peace.